Good morning, guys. I hope we're all sparkly. Gym session done. I've run the dogs. Dexter's in the background, as you can see. Time for a quick vid. Staying productive, staying active. The other day, a guy asked me if I was happy. We get quite deep sometimes. Bit of an odd question. Am I happy? Yes. Am I working to be happy all the time? Yes. But I'm more working on being productive, setting goals, achieving those goals. If I can't achieve those goals, understand why and rethink which door I'm going to go through. Because with low testosterone, you're in a kind of purgatory. You're there knowing you need to move, knowing you need to go through one of those doors, but you can't decide which door to go through. So you sit and deliberate a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, and you don't do anything. And then you become content in your purgatorial state to a degree, but you know that you've got to go through a door, but you can't. So testosterone replacement therapy can sometimes be that necessary catalyst to allow you to go through that door. Because it doesn't matter if it's the wrong door. You have to keep going. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. You have to move. Movement is life. So let's just think about testosterone. And we've said it's the foundation. It's an anabolic hormone necessary for growth and repair. It's key to mental well-being. We know that low testosterone causes low mood, anxiety, depersonalization. So normal testosterone gives you a good mood, removes your anxiety, and you feel at one with life and the world again. Testosterone is the foundation, but you've still got to put the work in. If you didn't have to put the work in, what would be the point? There'll be no meaning. And we're striving to achieve meaning, aren't we? Purpose. We need to be driven. And testosterone allows you to be driven, but you still have to decide to see the glass as half full, not half empty. So, what's it all about? Well, testosterone has a close relationship between dopamine. Dopamine, the reward neurotransmitter stroke hormone. We're desperately seeking dopamine. So when you've got low mood and you present to the GP and he offers you an antidepressant, serotonin. Now we know about estradiol's relationship with serotonin. And we know testosterone is more of a male hormone and estradiol is more of a female hormone. Now we've broken that down before because we obviously share the same hormones, but we have different amounts. And our genes express them in a different way. So, yes and no. But men are driven. We need to keep going. So testosterone, dopamine, reward. Yes, okay, work it out. We need to keep moving. Movement is life. So taking an antidepressant as a man, is that going to make you normal, driven? No, obviously not, because it's not serotonin that's the problem, it's dopamine. Now we know there's a complex relationship. So you might feel a little bit better to start off with. So you have serotonin, you feel content. But it's not about contentment, is it? It's about movement, it's about being driven, it's about getting on with it. So you're temporarily going to feel okay. Then you're going to get a blunting, because if consciousness is anything, it's about the subjective appreciation of subtle changes in physiology. So if your serotonin level's constantly okay, you won't experience joy and you won't learn from sorrow. And we need to grow, we need to move forward. Testosterone, dopamine. So we're going to give you testosterone instead. And that's going to normalize your testosterone level for optimal physiology and psychology. And game over. No, of course it's not game over. But it's going to make you feel better to start off with. because raising that testosterone is going to raise that dopamine. So you have a drug effect. Now that drug effect feels good. In that time, put into place the things that you need to put into place to be a healthy human being. Address your lifestyle, address sleep, address stress, address nutrition, and address physical activity, because we are physical beings in a world full of psychological stress. We need to be physical. We are hunter-gatherers at our core. Get moving. Because I'm only unhappy when I'm not doing anything. A day off is hell. A day off from work is joy. No, I love every moment, guys. I love every moment. You have to keep doing things, being productive, setting little goals to achieve big goals, and then setting another big goal, little goals, day, night, day, night, day, night. There are no days off in Mother Nature. So get on with it to earn your reward. How long does that take? 6 minutes to say earn your reward. Because fundamentally, that's what it's about. It's about being productive. Not sitting there pondering life. There is a place for that. But it's about being active. The happiest people I know are the busiest people I know. Not the most chaotic, because there are lots of chaotic people out there. And there's obviously that relationship between ADHD and dopamine. And here we go, testosterone, dopamine. It's all fitting into place, isn't it? So low testosterone, low mood. Normal testosterone, you still have to decide to keep moving forwards. Don't engage in negative behaviors. We all do. We're all idiots. So occasionally I'll partake in something I shouldn't partake in for a temporary hedonistic buzz, and I feel terrible the next day because I've suppressed consciousness. I haven't been true to myself. I've been true to my hedonistic nature, and I've paid the consequences. Now, we all make bad choices. But as you get older, you realize that you shouldn't be making bad choices. So you should be making less bad choices and being more considered about what you're doing. Because low testosterone has likely arisen as a result of making these bad choices. So we're going to give you testosterone replacement therapy. That means you can make all those bad choices over again and not pay the consequences. Disappointingly, not disappointingly, you will pay the consequences. Because physiology, as complex as it is, it won't let you get away with anything. Do you think those steroids I took 20 years ago have an effect on my now levels? Yeah, they did. Do you think boozing heavily for a couple of years, do you think a bit of recreational drug use back in the day has negatively impacted my state of well-being now? Yes, because it is all about now. Not about last week, not about 20 years ago. It's not about the future. It's about now. It's about living in the moment, appreciating the moment, being more considered about your approach, because testosterone, normalizing testosterone will allow you to be more considered about your approach, so that hopefully you make the correct decision, you go through the right door, and you keep building little wins, because it's all about building little wins. You will occasionally screw up, but decide today is the day to make a positive change and go earn your reward.